every fighter that's under contract, if you want to tell the media what you're paid, that's up to you.
Last week, The Mirror reported that Conor McGregor stood to cash a whopping $20 million paycheck out of the $375 million UFC antitrust lawsuit settlement. John Nash posted the article on his X account with the caveat that McGregor should actually expect less than half of that from the suit. As it turns out, the $20 million number originally came from McGregor himself, who, as we know, tends to exaggerate the numbers. Nash went into more detail on the Hey Not the Face podcast, where he revealed that Anderson Silva actually stands to gain the most from the settlement at a whopping $10 million. On the Ariel Helwani show, UFC lightweight Michael Chandler describes his meeting with Hunter Campbell in advance of his scheduled fight with Paddy Pimblett.
Hunter and I have a great relationship, a great bond, a great working, mutually beneficial, symbiotic, win-win situation where it's like, hey, I'm never going to ask for way more than I'm worth, and I expect you to give me your highest and best for this juncture in my career, and where we're at and what we're doing and the value that I bring. He actually met with me at like 6:30 or 7 p.m. on a Sunday night at his office. Nobody was at the UFC office, his PI, just the security guards. They had to let me in, and then we sat there under the dim lights of his offices and hashed it out, and here we are in camp.
New deal? You got a new deal out of this, or what?
Man, all I know is the UFC likes what I bring to the table.
I love it,
and I love what the UFC brings to the table. Man, they have changed my life, and I finally feel like I'm in the place where I'm supposed to be.
And on the Tuesday show, former longtime Bellator featherweight title holder Patricio Pitbull described his UFC deal as a fair offer, but explained that the money wasn't as important as his legacy at this point in his career. He also noted that this wouldn't be the last deal he signs with the promotion, insinuating that he can expect more lucrative contracts in the future. UFC Fight Night Cejudo vs. Song took place over the weekend, and the $50,000 Performance of the Night bonuses were awarded to Ricky Simone and Gian Silva, making it 2 bonuses in Silva's last 2 outings, while the Fight of the Night went to Alonzo Minifield and Julius Walker. On the Pound for Pound podcast, Henry Cejudo confirms his UFC Seattle purse, which matches his disclosed purse from UFC 298.
That's where I think the referee dropped the
yeah,
ball,
and there's no warning there, bro. Like, dude, like, you know, that just cost me $150,000, dude. Like, right there, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, that's what you would. Hey,
no, I mean, I got kids, bro. Like, I'm fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, no, that is the prize money for me. It's not just the fucking win. And it's the same reason why I decided to go back, Kush. But when you can't, dude. And I think, you know, and I apologize to everybody who have ever doubted. It's not until it happens to you, man, where you're just like, fuck, dude. Maybe, you know, it was time for me to eat some humble pie here, man. Cause you just never know, dude.
After the disappointing ending to the main event, UFC veteran Jim Miller had a unique suggestion to curb the number of eye pokes. His post on X read, "I believe not only a point deduction, but also a purse deduction would have a rapid effect on how many pokes we see." UFC light heavyweight champ Alex Pereira was seen handing out money, watches, and jewelry to people on the streets of New York in a video posted to his YouTube channel.
While you're walking. The magic word today is Shama. Enjoy it, my brother. Thank you. Free Rolex.
Shama. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You know what this is or no? UFC?
Yeah.
There we go.
TKO Group Holdings, the media conglomerate that owns the UFC, is nearing a deal to launch a new boxing league in 2025. TKO president and COO Mark Shapiro revealed in a financial call with investors that as part of the creation of the league, the company would receive a fee of $10 million from the Saudis and not be on the hook for any of the costs. The deal would effectively allow TKO to oversee every aspect of the day-to-day operations of the new boxing league. It's been known for years that UFC president Dana White has been interested in boxing promotion, and these developments are some real concrete steps in that direction. And finally, Renato Moicano and Gilbert Burns discuss José Aldo's purse on the Show Me the Money podcast.
I think he's making a lot of money. That's why they give you those.
Throw a number, brother. Yeah. Throw a number.
I think
say a number, brother. Number.
How much? Say a number or say high or low.
I think 500K.
Way more.
Way more.
A mil.
I think than $1 million. I think.
Really? I think
$1
minimum.
million to fight Zahabi, my brother. Crazy.
That's why they say like. So we're paying this guy so much money. Who's the guy that we can build out of him? Yeah, this guy. If he wins, he makes a lot of money.
But is it?
If the other guy wins,
Is it about building someone off him, or is it
Both.
about having a guy that's lower overhead versus him?
It's kind of both, right? We paying this guy a lot of fights, so he gotta fight someone legit,
Yeah.
right? If he wins, okay, he be a legit guy. He makes a lot of money. If he lose, we build this guy up.
That's all for this episode. As always, thanks for watching. Tune in next Thursday for a recap of the week's biggest financial developments in the world of mixed martial arts.